Welcome back to Savile Row Tales. Sorry, I haven't done anything video-wise in a while because I've been busy cutting and making suits. However, if you're into tailoring and cloth, I have to share this with you. I'm cutting this beautiful Prince of Wales, okay, which we always cut one way. Now, there are lots of tailors who will tell you that we always cut our cloth one way. Well, I'm afraid that's not true, because we don't. And the reason why we don't is we don't need to on the majority of cloths, actually. However, there are exceptions, and this is a classic exception. And I'm going to tell you the reason why we must cut it one way. So first and foremost, the Prince of Wales has a check in it. Nothing unusual about that. Some checks can be reversed, okay? But the thing about this check, this weave, this design, it has a distinctive look to it when you look at it from different angles, okay? So when this suit is made and the chap's wearing it, and he's going to look good in it, I know he is, as he's wearing it and he looks down his body, he will see a distinct characteristic in the cloth. And what that is, which might make him a little bit nervous, it will appear to have hoops around the body and hoops around the legs. And they're actually quite defined. And you can see them going all the way around. And of course, we cut this one way so that this hoop continues, because actually if we cut the trousers the other way, the hoop will only go to one half of the side seam and then it changes to a different shade of the other. Now, you're going to ask, who wants the hoops anyway? Well, nobody. But the reality of it is this cloth looks stunning, and only the wearer is going to be physically looking down the length of the body. Makes sense? You still with me? So I'm going to show you it in reality. But to people looking at the chap wearing this suit, he's just going to look fantastic. When you look at it straight on, or if anything, if you're a big, tall, good-looking fella like me, you're kind of looking up, you won't see the hoops the same. You'll just see this dazzling cloth. So let's have a look at it together, and now you'll see what I mean. So this is a beautiful cloth. This is Super 120s Hummed and Cherry from their Target range. Ping, someone's just messaged me. If I roll this back, now this is the fore part, so you're looking down the cloth, you're the wearer. Roll that back, have a look down here. I hope that camera can do it. Have a look down. Can you see the hoops? You see the hoops that are created by the design. And it's quite unusual because people don't normally see that when they pick this cloth. But you can see there are distinct hoops, okay? Now, here's the good news, or the better news, or bad news if you really like the look of hoops. Have a look at it now from the other direction. So now my beautiful assistant has moved to the other side of the cutting board. And I think straight away, even as you look at this, the hoops aren't as prominent. This, of course, is the reverse side. The face side is always underneath, because this is where we do our working. But, as I said, have a look at it now. That person's persistent, aren't they? Have a look at it now, and you'll see, looking straight on, the hoops aren't anywhere as prominent at all. It's just a really interesting cloth. And if you look up the cloth, it's nowhere near as pronounced as when you look down. So I hope, short and sweet though it was, you found that interesting. When you look at a Prince of Wales or a Glen check like this, enjoy it. Don't worry about it. We do the worrying for you. But if you're going to be involved in the trade and you're cutting, never cut these things up and down, or it'll end up an absolute disaster. But what a magic cloth, what a lovely dimension to it, that it has this characteristic. And it's wonderful that we have to handle it with such care and professionalism to make sure it turns out perfectly. So this is going to be a three-piece. He's got the waistcoat to cut, the trousers. It will be gorgeous. But looking at it, it's quite a subtle light grey, but it's not till you get a little bit closer, you get the light and you get the movement altering this characteristic, that it just turns into one of the most gorgeous timeless suits of all times. That's why it's been around for a long time. Anyway, I keep making these promises and I never can because we're always busy. If we get this finished, I will show you it, okay? If not, sometimes we get them finished and we have to get them on the customer's back because they're that keen to get hold of them. And well, that actually makes a lot of sense. And that's just laughing. I've got to remember my pauses because actually at the moment our bespoke book is closed. How sad. It is sad because we're too busy. We've been supported incredibly by people, but we only have a small team. But hopefully we'll get over this pile of work and get things going, and the books will be open again and we'll all be happy. Thanks very much. Do like and share, as they say, and leave me any comments or questions and I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you. Take care. God bless.